Still an argument and a debate for both sides. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. I still think that stocks do need to get out of the downtrend, but I am loving the relief in the market, specifically for those who did buy the dip and now are getting an opportunity to reap some of those benefits. Guys, make sure that you like and subscribe if you are interested in buying tokens like Jasmy, like Crypto.com, Crow, H bar, and even Tau. Make sure to check out my crypto.com link. It is in the description. Now, I guess we'll look at a few tokens, specifically Jasmy, since this is a video tailored to some of the Jasmy fam. There's a lot of opportunity here. What we're looking for is that buy signal that we did get on Total 3. If you watched the live stream, you've seen we got a couple impactful buy signals, one on BTC on the weekly and also the Total 3 on the weekly, but not quite yet on Jasmy, but even more importantly, Ethereum. We are getting a stock RSI cross here with Ethereum, and a little bit of movement here with Ethereum, which historically has always been good for Jasmy. Jasmy already being above that trend line is a move in well, should I say a step in the right direction. We need to get back over these moving average, technically be back bullish, and that would put us also above the 618, which is about 2 pennies. But you can't deny that the momentum is there. Would like to see more volume coming in, but again, the week is not over with. It's still early in the week, guys. We still got a lot of things going on. We need to be paying attention to some of these deals that's happening. I believe there was a news that came out that said Trump is possibly working on a deal with China, and that could happen as soon as this week. We also are looking forward to rate cuts in the ending of QT. I wouldn't be looking per se towards QE just yet because we're nowhere near zero interest rates, which is important unless they go against what we've known them to do historically. But money printing would be really, really good for this economy and then make people, retail specifically, feel more rich, where you'll see some of that liquidity going into risk on assets. So the stock market still needs to recover, show some of that strength. I'm not sure how long crypto will be decoupled from the stock market, but the stock market technically is still in the downtrend. So I know everybody wants to get excited. I would wait until we see some of these risk on assets that really, really matter get back above these trend lines. It is funny to see crypto kind of like moving on its own wave, and this is what we wanted, right? Because as this financial asset class continues to grow from its infancy stage, you'll start to see episodes like this where crypto is having a mind of its own. It's really moving at its own pace here, and kind of in a way decoupled against the traditional marketing, specifically tech stocks, when a lot of crypto stuff is AI and tech. So this is actually a good thing. Altcoins were due for a bounce. I said it was hard for me to be too bearish here, because we were just getting in that zone where things are really quiet. People are starting to accept things for what they were, and leverage really, really died down. So the relief was, when you've been in the market, you kind of can feel like, okay, it's about, we're about to bounce, right? The relief is coming in. And as the relief did come in, I kind of wish I did buy a little bit more of the dip, but hey, we still got a lot of macro wins, so we will get those opportunities to DCA. Just keep that in mind. Things look nice across the board, guys. This is an important week for crypto, but even more importantly, next week will be when we get some of those confirmation candles above some of those trend lines, what would confirm that we are in a new trend. So for now, we're going to chill out and continue to monitor the market. We'll monitor the things that's going on, specifically with Fed cuts. Right now, there's a 91% chance of a Fed cut. So just keep that in mind, that we're not going to get in that mindset of altcoin season is here, knowing that we're still in an environment where we're fighting the Fed. So just keep that in mind, guys. Liquidity rules, but things are starting to happen. India to with these tariff deals. This was kind of like old news on the 21st yesterday, but today we got a lot of new news on tariffs as well, and you're starting to see a lot of people across the timeline get back bullish again. President Trump did say tariffs on China will come down substantially, and he won't play hardball. Guys, let me know what you think about the current market and some of this green that we're starting to see. We should still see some of those ERC20 tokens that are oversold start to bounce. I think GT was one of them. Talbot is another that I pay attention to here, up 68% on the day, guys. 68% on the day. And again, I posted this also in the Patreon. So you can see AXGT also with a nice bounce here. So a lot of those ERC20 tokens, when you see ETH starting to move, this is what everybody was talking about. You will not know when these altcoins will bounce. You won't even have an opportunity to adjust. You'll look up and they'll start putting in 50%, 75% days, and you're already starting to see some of these ERC20 tokens bounce as Ethereum starts to perform. So all of my ETH friends, we're finally getting some action from ETH, and you're seeing those bounces for those ERC20 tokens. Guys, let me know what you think about the current market. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.